Everyone, this is Ashton Henry here. Hope you all are doing well today. We are continuing Rumble Roses. Now, if you guys remember from the last video / stream I did, I said I was going to instantly go ahead and make my way to the next character because we played as Noble Rose last episode, and I got super duper annoyed the fact that but Lady X ended up using 6 to 7 taunts on me. So I'm praying to God that this next character I'm going to play as, I don't got to go up against this damn robot again. So the character that we're going to be going up against is Dr.Cutter, or I guess, first Dr.Anesthesia, one of the name got changed, but for this game, Dr.Cutter. Let's go ahead and quickly choose which color it is we're going to rock. I don't like this white actually. Nah, we'll stick with the first color. First color is objectively better. I'll go into detail about her in a bit, but just letting you guys know, I'm not really excited to play as Dr.Cutter. I won't lie.
My plan was a masterpiece. Everything in its place. Until the little one made her appearance. Kamikaze Rose's daughter. Kamikaze Rose, how long will you torment me from hell? Well, do your worst. There will be a toasty family reunion down there soon enough, and a second and third generation Lady X to show for it. I won't let anyone get in the way of this plan. My plan. The doctor will see you now.
Okay. So many things I have to say. If the game really wanted to emphasize that Dr.Cutter has an extreme beef with Kamikaze Rose, this game does not do a good job at showing why. We've already gone through so many story modes that involve Dr.Cutter / Anesthesia, and we have no clue why Anesthesia even hates her. Like, am I the only one that's really sitting here thinking what could have even caused this spark? And why is her concern more on, Rico when Evil Rose is there? As she said, Evil Rose / Noble Rose is her most powerful wrestler in the entirety of wrestling in this universe. So why is Rico the threat? Man, I swear to you, Dr.Cutter / Anesthesia is a very, very poor written villain. Like, the only thing that makes her appealing is, of course, her looks, her outfit, her whole body itself, and just her being freaking weird. That's the only reason why people really like this character. But if we were to really dive into her being a villain, she doesn't fit any of those boxes or criteria whatsoever. So, now that we're in, we can finally play as Dr.Cutter. Now, I will say here, because I say this with all the other characters, Dr.Cutter in this game is very, very fun to play. I haven't done a lot of matches with her. I think I only did like 1 to 2. So I can be able to really test out how she works. And I gotta say, she is very, very fun to play as. Her moves, every single one of them are absolutely great for her. They fit her personality. Like, for example, that move you saw right there, it actually fit her personality. It didn't feel like it made no sense. That right there, her doing a little arm twist, that's fair. Yeah, I like her in this game. I do like her in this game. I don't think that she's like, my favorite character to play as, but if I were to ever play her again, I don't mind at all. She's just an absolutely fun character to play as. And like I said, she's not broken, because I will say, and this is just coming from me. Okay, so there's the slaps. Okay, the slaps fit her character. It fits her character very much. What's this? Oh, so it's not an actual oh, so that leg submission doesn't... Oh, I had no clue. I had no clue that wasn't an actual submission. So I keep on forgetting that I'm playing the Western version, because the Japanese version, that one actually has this where all the submission moves do, submission stuff. And I think we can actually get off this HKO very quickly. That's insane. I think definitely she builds up a lot of humiliation meter very, very fast. I don't know how that's really possible for her to do that, but damn, we literally got that in under a minute. That's insane. Okay, I was not expecting that.
Another fabulous body.
Oh my god. Here comes her being friggin' weird again. But yeah, Dr. Cutter in this game, I like her playstyle a lot. Now, for some critiques. I already critiqued her character. That's what we don't need to dive into as much. But there's another thing I don't really like is her character model. I think for her... Why is Rico here? This was the exact same thing that I was talking about before when I played as Noble Rose. Why in the world is Rico not the final boss for this? And why am I not able to freaking counter these attacks? What is happening? Wouldn't it make more sense for, you know, like Dr. Cutter literally just said, in her entrance, you know, the young one, the young kamikaze, Rose daughter. Wouldn't it make more sense for Rico to be the final boss? Why is she here? I really don't understand a lot of these choices when it comes to these wrestlers. Like, I just don't. Like I said, this makes no sense. Why is she here? This is why I said before that once I get the chance to, I'm going to have it to where all the wrestlers are going to be going up against characters that actually make sense for their story mode. Oh! That's a cool move, actually. But getting back to it, I don't really like her character model in this game. She... What's the right word for it? She looks rather, I don't really know what the word is for her. Yep. Nice. Ooh, we got that counter off mad quickly. There is one thing that I will say that are you gonna try that same thing again? Stop. Jesus. And the CPU is just deciding to be freaking annoying with their counters. Stop. There we go. Godly, stop with your counters. Stop with your counters.
I'm not done with you yet.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, if I can try to get back on track. The other thing I don't really like about Dr. Cutter is, like I said, her model. She, out of all the characters, she looks like she had a lot of her, like, body sucked. I don't really know the right word for it. Because, like... So she obviously looks good with her character model, but out of all the characters, you know how, like, a lot of them, they look rather big? It's so weird to freaking explain. I'm trying to make it to where it's not freaking extremely weird. And can you stop? Did I not counter? I countered. What the hell? I countered. That's just great. Get the hell off me. Jesus. My goodness. The CPU will not stop being freaking annoying. What I was trying to say before I got distracted, a lot of the characters, they at least look big with their bodies. Like, they look not extremely thick, but they look, you know, thick enough. Like the way that, you know, the game devs wanted, you know, the characters to look like. But can you stop with your counters? Oh my god! Can you stop with your counters? Please! My god. Oh. Oh, so that's why Anesthesia in that game has that move. They gave it to her. Okay. And she counters. That's great. Stop countering. Golly. Oh, she has that for her head submission. Okay. Yeah, that fits her character. What? Golly. Stop countering. What is it? Is this gonna be enough? No, it won't. Golly. This CPU is being so obnoxious. Nah. You better tap out to the head, to the freaking camel clutch. I had enough of your shit. Jesus. 4 minutes just to finish this match. This is the second one. Tap the hell out. Thank you. Oh my god. Yeah. Anesthesia just looks like a twig. Why am I saying anesthesia? You see now, because since Roma Rose Double X decided to give Dr. Cutter Dr. Anesthesia in her sequel, I'm now saying anesthesia. Dr. Cutter in this game looks way too skinny. And that's gonna sound weird. I know, like I said this. I was not expecting to end up saying all of this, but I'm just being true. She looks like a twig in this game. And compare that to like Makoto, the Black Belt Demon, Igel, and Great Khan. They at least look a little bit more, you know, they look a little more thick. God, I really hope this does not get taken out of context. Jesus Christ. Oh my god, this I really hope this does not get taken out of context. Like I said, I'm trying not to make this sound as weird as possible, but I'm just trying to generally just make a point. That's all this I'm trying to do. Oh my god. There we go. Alright. Hopefully, fingers crossed, Miss Spencer does not try to counter her. So wait, why is Miss Spencer here now? Okay. Dixie Clements, I guess for her, it does make a little bit of sense considering the fact that, you know, she was the one to break up Aisha and, you know, her from fighting. So I can see her being in this. Rico, she obviously makes 100% of sense here, but doesn't make sense is the fact that she, was the second character we faced off against. Why was it not, like, you know, any other character? So wait, so like, why is Miss Spencer here? She has no real purpose of being here. I don't know. A lot of these choices that the devs made when it came to just characters being involved in story modes, they don't make sense. They really don't. There we go. Alright, this should be enough. There we go. Yeah, that's enough. Tap out. There we go. Thank God. Also, because I do this every time when it comes to the mud matches, I don't like anesthesia. I keep stopping myself, stop saying anesthesia. I don't like Dr. Cutter's swimsuit in this game. I will say it's not as ridiculous as her sequel counterpart, but this one doesn't look great to me either. It looks so ridiculous on so many levels. I don't like it at all. I know. It's not my cup of tea. I really, really wish, you know, I'd have to, you know, play as this, but nah, I don't like her swimsuit. Okay, so judgment here. This makes sense. This makes sense. Oh. Yo. Yo, stop with you just random attacks. There we go. I swear to you, was that a move that was in the first game? Or in the second one? I actually don't know if that move is from the sequel. Or like if it made a return in the sequel. I have no clue. So what's her other head submission then, if I can bring her over to here? So what's this one? Oh, it's this move! Okay, so she has this move. Okay. Yeah, makes sense for her character. There we go. But yeah, I don't understand a lot of these choices when it comes to these story modes. There we go. Had to hold the block button for a sec. Get a head submission in here. Do some more damage. There we go. Alright, we're making some good progress here. I tried throwing it into the corner. Now, going back to the voice acting part that I was talking about, if there is something I am going to say, I think that the Dr. Cutter / Anesthesia voice actor, she obviously gives a bad performance too, but at least she sounds like she's having fun with their character. I'm not going to sit here and say that's the best or anything, because it's not, but at least she, you know, is trying to... Wow, she actually countered that. At least she's trying to give Dr. Anesthesia like a, you know, some sort of personality, which, you know, is something that I'll definitely take. But, you know, it's still not great. It's not like it's some significant achievement, because it's really not. Chokes. There we go. She has this move too. I will say for her outfit, I think the only... Oh yeah, that move is not in the game. That is freaking cool. That looked like a Def Jam Fight for New York move. Are you kidding me? Who's that character that does a whole bunch of dance moves in Def Jam? Bless? No, Crazy Legs. Crazy Legs, that's his name. Crazy Legs does dance type moves. That looked like something straight out of that game. That is so freaking cool. I like that a lot. Shit. Oh. Oh. Nope. 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 Oh. Nope. No, this is not what I want to do. Whoa. There we go. Oh, she has to tackle too. Oh, this is the submission move she has. Yeah, just make her tap out. You're not getting out of it. There we go. Holy crap. Okay. Okay, not too bad here. Not too bad. Yeah, I can't believe they actually gave her that move. Like I said, that looked very, very similar to, that looked very similar to, Crazy Legs from Def Jam Fight for New York. Which, by the way, I am going to try to buy that game in the future. Let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to play that in the future. I will 100% want to. And here we go with Evil Rose.
Evil Rose? Fujiko?
It's time for a change of plans.
Well, it certainly sounds like you've got me covered.
Anesthesia was a facade. You're really a mad scientist, transforming top wrestlers into weapons of war. And you tried to fix the outcome of the Rumble Rose tournament.
Quite the detective, and quite impressive. What am I going to do with such a naughty patient?
Oh my god.
You're worthless to me now.
Oh my god. Dr. Cutter along with Anesthesia having to do freaking dirty talk, of course. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be the final match. So here, I'm going to say this is justified. Evil Rose being here, it makes sense. But I don't know why they carbon copy and pasted the exact stuff she said in her last episode. What? Oh shit. Okay, so it looks like she's definitely on the high rise for countering, so I gotta be careful about that. Yep. Oh god. My blocks are stupendous. Jesus. There we go. But like I said, I don't know how in the world it's her Evil Rose counterpart that manages to figure that out. Like I said, that doesn't really make sense. But, you know, I'll take the fact that, you know, this is the actual character that, like, makes sense for the story mode. Shit. Oh, God. I thought I countered. Ow. Don't try to break my neck now. Man, there's one thing that the Western version needed was to have all the submission moves actually, like, have the submission animation. Like I said, the Japanese version, that one has it. Which that's another thing I forgot to post on YouTube. So I wanted to ask you guys if you were ever, like,
Here goes.
shit. If you guys are ever okay with it, I can try to rerun all the story modes in this game, but have it to where I play it on the Japanese version. Oh, okay. Okay, there we go. So like, if anything, I can just play the game on Japanese and have it to where that everything that the Japanese version has is better, and plus it, you know, enhances the experience of it. Because like I said, I had no clue that the Japanese and like Western version of this game was going to be so incredibly different. That was very shocking to me. There we go. Jesus, it's just nothing but countering back and forth. Oh, she has Aisha's move. There we go. Alright, we're doing pretty good. Nothing. Oh, I was going to say nothing too crazy until she just decided to counter. Nope. Nope. Oh. Oh, shit. Nope. Nope. Oh yeah, I was gonna say I got her killer and humiliation move off, but I never got her lethal one off. What's her lethal move? What is it?
Misery.
Oh, Jesus Christ! That move, the sound effect on that. Bravo to you. Bravo to the freaking devs for that one. That sound effect was nice. Jesus. My God, stop with your single jabs. And stop with your countering. Jesus Christ. The CPU's not showing out whatsoever. Yep, this move also fits into Dr. Cutter's character. God, I'm trying to get her to tap out to the freaking HQ, but she's not letting me. Yeah, she's definitely not letting me. I have to itch my nose. No. She caught me itching my nose. Fuck. Nope. There we go. Now I managed to get that off. Alright, now stop countering and let me freaking cause you to tap out during the camel clutch. Jesus. There we go. Oh, wait, that's not even enough. Oh, and the CPU's mashing is freaking crazy, too. What the hell? What is their mashing? What is this? Oh, shit. I'm gonna see if it's even possible for me to finish her off with the humiliation finish. Oh, that's her taunt. Okay, that's cool. I like that. I like the fact that's her taunt. Yep. You're not getting out of that. What? Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. Are you kidding me? How in the world was that not enough? Watch this somehow be enough. Yeah, it's enough. Uh-oh. It's noble. It's noble. Is Evil Rose just freaking invincible? I'm countering here. Hello? Jesus Christ. Brother in Christ, what is this mashing from the CPU here? What the fuck? And the CPU's not making this any more easier. And she's countering like crazy. What is happening in this match? Stop. Don't counter me again. Don't counter me again. Don't counter me again. Don't counter me again. Thank you. Is this enough? No. Wow. Are you kidding me? Everything I'm doing against her is not freaking causing her to tap out. Golly. What is this match? It's going on for 5 minutes. Oh, shit. Nope. Alright, I'm gonna hit her with... okay. Golly, the CPU is... Whoa, that was close. Oh, that actually worked in my favor. Holy crap. I'm gonna hit her with the freaking lethal. I gotta go for a regular pin on her. This CPU is not making this easy. The CPU has intense fucking mashing. Holy shit.
Wait, no.
What do you mean, wait, no? You're freaking being ridiculous. Stay the hell down. There we go. Alright, this has to be it. There we go. Okay, there we go. Finally got that done. Jesus Christ, the CPU was not freaking letting up. Holy shit.
Now I have all the bodies I need. No. There is
All the
one
bodies, really?
Hands off my big sister! Ha!
Impeccable timing, my little Japanese kitten.
You're not gonna get away with this. My mom and sister.
No, I will get away with this. Your meddling days are through.
In front of a crowd. Very smart.
Let me fill you in. My plan is not some wild work of fiction, but a made-for-TV drama. And those always have such sad endings, don't they? Now my collection's complete. Time to operate.
That is probably the lamest bad ending for the main protagonist of this freaking game. What the hell? Okay, well, there we go. We finally managed to get Dr. Cutter story mode all finished up. Like I said, I do like her in this game in terms of her gameplay, but I don't like really her character model, and to be honest, her sequel outfit looks so much better than the one here. But we finally managed to get this done. I might honestly record another story mode, but that'll be staying over on Twitch for a while before I post it over on YouTube. So if you guys really want that next story mode, y'all better hit that freaking like button. Because like I said, I'm having to do a lot to ensure that the videos end up really working well. Because like I said, this took a lot out of me. So you guys really want to see the next one, please, for the love of God, hit the like button. But with that being said, I want to thank every one of you for watching. If you did enjoy, please hit the like button, share and subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. See you guys.